There once was a squirrel and her name was Lil Red. She ate some bad peaches that went to her head. She stumbled and staggered home to her bed. And when she woke up in the morning, she said, "Let's listen. Lil Red, Lil Red, she goes where no other squirrels tread.
Squirrel. Hey, y'all. Hey. How are you doing today? Looks like there's a lot of people in the chat already. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. Y'all know me. That's how I am. I'm very sorry. I'm trying to do better. Hey, Mama. Let me go up. Phew. Crazy. I ain't even dressed. This is very last minute. Crazy. I'm looking kind of crazy. I don't even think I want to turn my camera on. Hey, Miss Jean. Let's see. I need to go up. See a bunch of people. There's a bunch. Hey, Dee, Robin, Susan, welcome. Thank you for being a new member, Susan. Do you say your name Kennedy? Kennedy? Mama T. Susan, the new member, said, "Weird, I keep losing my membership. Found it in the About Yippee. Love your channel and all you get on panel. Love Jennifer, Waxy, Joey, Charlotte, and all awesome. They're all awesome. That's just to name a few. Thank you so much. I love them all too. And Kay, feel the love. Mama T, thanks for being here. All of you. I'm trying to look in, scan through the chat, what y'all are saying. I don't know if y'all have been on Twitter. Let's see, I'm an hour ahead of, they are talking about something else. Hey, JJ. Good to see you. Miss Sherry, my love. I said hey to Robin. I don't remember. I hope I don't miss anyone. Mama Bear of One is going to be listening and resting. Cindy Lou, how are you? Hey, Tamara. Hey, Tammy. My mods, I love them. They are the best. Hey, Colleen, Ginger Lee, Billy Martin. Welcome. Hermes' mom, I love you. You just going to pick, this is a drive-by for you? You're not staying? Let's see. Anyone else? Just Dom, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. Sorry I was late. If Fred was ever on time, I would have a heart attack. Thank you, Colleen. See, that's my peeps. I thought I was going to make it today, but didn't. Sorry. That's terrible. I'm terrible. I'm not like that in real life. I usually am on time everywhere I go, except on the internet. I really am. I know you are like calling bullshit right now, but I really do get places on time in real life, except work. Work, I don't do well getting on there on time. Diane McCall, welcome. Spicy pizza. Yeah, I'm spraying my hair down. Lux, hi. I wasn't even through getting ready. It's always 15 minutes late to everything. Literally, you are calling. Yeah. So if I try to do it like schedule it ahead. I started to schedule this at 4:15, and I was like, no, I know it'll take longer. So I did 4:30. I really could have done 5, but I don't know who's got something planned to go on. I didn't even look. I've gotten so many Twitter. Let me see what I look like. And I'm buffering on mine. I'm so thirsty. Let me see. I didn't get dressed for this. Hey, look at the mess behind me. Where do I need to be? That's just a chair with a blanket on it. But it's messy in here. I need a shirt on something. Okay, this is more acceptable, I guess. Me being sitting here in a tank top. That was a lot. It wasn't body spray. It was leave-in conditioner, not body spray. It's detangler and leave-in conditioner. I had already wet my hair, but I do this. I haven't sprayed any body spray because y'all can't smell me, but I do smell good. Got a lot of smell good sprays. I haven't used them today yet. Michelle, hey, Michelle Marie. Jean, thank you for the super chat. It's my 54th birthday today. Since 4 years ago, I haven't won gifts. I like to give them out. Oh, that's so sweet. Instead, thank you so much, and happy birthday. Happy birthday. Y'all told Miss Jean happy birthday. Hey, Beatrix. Trying to see if anybody's talking about what's going on Twitter. It's been crazy. I'm going to share the link in the chat. I haven't asked anyone to come on, but if someone, wants to come on and talk about the Twitterverse, I think people are fighting over me I've only commented once or twice. This morning I saw Uni's people are back and arguing and saying I'm doing Steve's cult work. I haven't talked to Steve in months, maybe twice. I went months and didn't talk to him at all. I love him to death. We're friends. I trust him completely. I would tell him anything and know that it's safe with him. Hey, Bama. Hey, Adam. Welcome. Hey, Anna. But not a cult, not part of a super secret troll group. We make fun of that, but no, he doesn't run me or tell me what to do ever. Hey, Joey, take this link if you like. What the hell is that? That wasn't right. That link looks long. Maybe I'll drop it in your did I already drop it? Oh hell. Joey, if you want to take this link. I need to go into my settings. Hold on, please. I'll still be here. I'm gonna unblock a few people that have been blocked since probably November, December. And I mean, maybe, I don't know. We'll see what happens. If I could find the right place. That ain't it. That may be one of the YouTube studio settings. I'm without a cesspool that is Twitter. You're like it is. It really is a shitty. I haven't a clue what's happening unless someone fills me in. Yep, and it was so much. Oh my gosh, it was so much to read that I have no idea what all's happening, but they are definitely going at it. Okay, I'm gonna unblock. I'm gonna unblock Shins. I don't know if she's gonna come on, but there's no need to have her blocked. We have a ceasefire. And I think she's the only one, but that I'm gonna unblock, but she's got more than one account, I think. I'm gonna block both of them. And who else? But there's probably 80 blocked accounts in here, and I bet 30 of them are someone who was just a troll, and he's no longer trolling, I don't think. Oh, I forgot about some of these people. I haven't seen them in ages. Das Boot is an account that's blocked, for real. Dottie's not blocked. I don't see it. Okay, I think that's good. Save. Okay, so hey, Tom. Monica, what's up? Kianya, I thought some of them were. Lisa, how you doing? Jenna, sweet tea, what's going on Twitter? No one has scheduled a cage match. Oh, color me disappointed. I quit Twitter, Facebook too. Hannah Bananas, what's up? We just had a 2-hour standoff with a copperhead. Oh my gosh, where do you live? Oh, we have copperheads here. Yeah, those are ones I don't mess with a whole lot. I'm not scared of like the non-poisonous snakes. I'll catch them and set them in the back of the property. Hey, Aaron O'Kelly. Linda, welcome. Welcome all new people. I hope if you've not liked and subscribed, you will. Hey, Sophie Queen and Sherry's Landscaping. And maybe think about becoming a member. I don't know. But definitely like and subscribe, please. And you can get notified when we're coming live. We have fun sometimes. Yeah, that's kind of scary there, Hannah. My back's still hurting, y'all. It's been over a week. My hands are numb. My left hand's still numb. I woke up this morning, my right hand was numb, and it's coming and going. Like right now, I can feel it. I had to do an assessment, 3 tests for a job earlier, and guess what? I couldn't feel my fingers, and I was praying. I was like, how am I going to do a typing test? And I can't feel my fingers. And every time I have to type with my left hand and hit like the D, I'll hit the D and the C. I'll hit 2 buttons. So I couldn't, but it didn't have a typing test. It was all like abilities. Thank goodness. Never on Twitter, can't really use it. I just want Honest Drama to be over. Me too, Stina. Me too. I'm glad I'm not. I'm glad it's different drama for me this time. Like last time, my nerves and I couldn't take it. It was terrible. And I'm so glad that it's not that anymore. And that maybe people are seeing that, the truth about some things, because everybody's talking about how shitty Twitter is. But I'm done with Katie Joy. Will stay for all my friends. I will always support y'all, but I will not engage with anything Katie Joy related. Yeah, there'll be some Katie Joy here, unfortunately, because she's always going to give us content. She's always going to do stuff that I can't watch on my own, but I'll come and watch it with my friends here, and we'll talk about it, because she is she's going to be in the headlines of this community, for sure. I found my makeup needs lid, sorry. Yeah, copperhead's a snake. It's like it's not the same thing as a water moccasin, is it? Or is it? I think it might. They're about the same. They'll both bite you, and they're both poisonous. They're scary. Hey, Shyla. From what I saw, there's several people that ain't seeing the light. There's a lot of I didn't. Yeah, I know. I saw my moderator, Pierre, in there. I think I saw Sherry. I don't get what there is to not see, but whatever. I can't run people. I'm gonna turn my camera off for a second. Somebody's in my door. There's always somebody here. Like, why? Hold on one second. Okay, it's the plumber. Harold. Hotel Katie, I love her. Infinity. Hey, Laura Nelson. Hey, Laura. Joey, why aren't you taking the link? Does it not work? Look, and also, I've got people in my DMs, and they're sending super long messages. I haven't read some. I will get to them, I promise. But, I was fixing to, I was about to, I'm trying not to say fixing to, I was about to read one, and it was long, and I said, no, I'm just going to go live. So, hey, Sassy Nas, I'm curious now what's going on with Twitter. Spicy pizza, I'm too impatient. Hey, for that, but now, I lost my place in chat, y'all. Where's Miss Cassandra? Speaking of a plumber. Ooh, damn! It's cigarettes are smoking the camera out. And yeah, even the babies are more poisonous. I think, right? Is that how that works with snakes, or is that just spiders? I don't know. I don't see Joey. He's not taking the link. Is Kiera here? Would you like to take a link? I need to add people in the hold on, in the chat. Joey's in there. Hannah, you can take a link if you want to. Anybody that's been on Twitter, Kiera is the one that was on there the most, but I don't know if she's in here. Oh, Kiera's not here. Where is she? I've been talking to her this morning. Here. Okay. She's on Twitter still. I just got notifications. She's still fighting on Twitter with people. Who have I missed? Specifically, Donald Snakes. All right, that's scary now. If I live, there's just if I hadn't held one in a long time or caught one that's loose or whatever in a while, when you first touch them, there's something scary about the way they feel. I don't know why. I know I love Kiera too. I wish she would be on video on more streams. Do some more streams. Spicy Pieces. You're not scared of snakes, and you love lizards. I just got off a phone call. I talked to. Don't shoot me. Ran for over an hour on the phone earlier. He called my Google number because I've said it online. I've said it on panel, my phone number, so people can call that. He called it. We talked, and I don't know. I don't have any problems now, Sassy. I think my plumbing's okay. Why is Little Miss Nova still messaging with people? What? Knowing it will be released. That in itself is sus. Who is she messaging with? And are they like sharing it? Like publicly? Like putting out her messages? Tell Elsa to go away. I am so lost. I wish someone would please take a link. Is that link not working? I don't know. I can't take it because I'm here. That's it. But y'all can't click that, so I didn't mean to put it on screen. Tractor tires. Joey's just listening. Can't you talk while you look for tractor tires on Amazon, on eBay? I don't think Kiera can. She's probably got her baby right there. There's something different about Kiera's Twitter DMs. When I message her, when I'm typing, it looks like she's typing too. It's done it forever. Not really. T, come up. And talk. I'm talking about really whatever, but on Twitter they've been fighting over me or over this issue since yesterday. And I couldn't go live last night because I was with a friend. I went out to eat and just got away from Twitter and the internet for a while. We have bearded dragons, so I guess like lizards. I like lizards at least. I love bearded dragons, but I don't like the way they feel. Or the other things that I had two of iguanas. I don't like those. They weren't really. They were mine by default because they were my husband's. Maybe T or Kier. We'll take it. It says Joey won't. There's T. I love her. I wish Veronica was here. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey,
How you doing? I'm so glad you made it live. That's great.
well, what is going on? You've got everyone
Um,
guessing.
Oh gosh. You were here in December, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you know about the what is it? The Natalie stuff, right?
Yes.
Well,
Yep.
now I've been told, and I hope she'll come on and tell it publicly, but I've been told that Dottie made up a bunch of shit about me in December, and some people from some kind of chat knew it, and got upset that she told, like, the stuff that was said that I said wasn't true, and she admitted it
Right.
to some people, but it was all lies, and all those people that got mad at me because they were told stuff were told lies, and it's finally been confirmed to me.
And I can only imagine what that was.
Well, see, I don't know what. All I know is what was said on the live stream because I was so upset, and so I didn't
Yeah.
try to defend myself. And then stuff was told that wasn't on a live stream to people, and I know because they told one of my moderators. They showed her something, and she was like, it didn't phase her. She was like, I love Loretta, blah blah blah, and but I know that they told other people stuff because people were mad for reasons, but I never got the reasons. And
Yeah.
I knew, I was like, I never did anything to them. What the hell? But they
Well,
were,
remember messages that were popping up underneath my videos about you that I had to delete?
oh yeah, yeah.
It was, I mean, where did that stuff come from?
I don't know, but that one account that was called Vera Can't Sing. The last name was Can't Sing. It was
Mhm.
it was yeah, Vera Can't Sing. That account said I was on heroin, and the reason I lost my job was I got caught with a needle in my arm in the bathroom.
Yeah,
at
they
the
wrote that
hospital.
out.
And you deleted it, and they did it again. And
Yeah.
that was a sock, obviously. But
I know, but it's like, where do people come up with this shit? It's got to be somebody.
well, I mean, who keeps saying I'm on heroin?
Yeah, my point.
I mean,
That's unfortunate, because
what's unfortunate? I mean, luckily, I mean, I've heard some people say in live streams that she's got a problem. We need to talk about it, blah blah blah. But luckily, I think most people know my person. Like, just it's bullshit,
yeah, I think it's coming to light who has the real issues to a lot of. I mean, there's just been a lot going on the past couple of weeks, and
Yeah, there has. Hey, Selfie Queen, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
That's good. No, I was just I had seen a lot of people have me blocked on Twitter. They've had me blocked for months.
Why?
I guess I was seen as the enemy for simply supporting people. I never really interacted with any of the people that have me blocked on Twitter. It's kind of funny.
Yes,
But
it's something else. You can't have an opinion. You cannot like someone that the majority hates because it'll get you shunned. It really will.
yeah, and it's crazy because on Twitter I've never really got into it with anyone. You know what I mean? Like, I state my opinion, but for the most part, all these months I've tried to be diplomatic about it. I've never, well, let me correct that. Until the last couple of weeks that I had to, like, really let loose because people have really gotten crazy and almost brought me out of character, which I try not to do because who I am on panel is who I am. I try
Right.
not to, get crazy. I try not to even disrespect somebody if they don't agree with me. I still don't disrespect them, but people have gotten really, really crazy. Like
I
on
agree.
Twitter, people have been attacking people. It's a crazy mess. And I wish PJ was here because she's a savage.
Ah,
She's a straight savage.
she is something else. Like,
Yeah,
um,
she
I
gives
think
no
she's one
fucks.
that just, yeah, she says that how it is, it doesn't care.
If she thinks it's wrong, if she thinks it's not right, she's going to stream about it. And
right. I've heard her, I've caught a few of her streams lately, and she'll even admit when she's wrong.
I mean, look, she don't say much that I agree with, or she didn't used to. Lately she has, but we don't agree on anything, but we're still with each other. I consider her a friend.
Right.
I trust her. I know that if we were close, she would disagree with a lot of what I say because we disagree, and she might start live streaming about me. So we're not too close.
But you know what I respect about PJ is that she's not gonna sneak you. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna know if she disagrees with you. You're gonna know.
Oh, she's gonna tell you, yeah.
Yeah, and I always respect that. I respect somebody who's gonna be honest, rather than you get blindsided by somebody and they do some bullshit on you that you never saw coming. I always respect people that will tell you how it is. And you don't have to agree with each other. Like Red said, her and PJ may not agree, but they're still respectful to each other. And that's important. So many people will try to, shut you down. I've seen it on Twitter. Like, I saw a thread from PJ. See, like I said, a lot of people have me blocked. So if I don't see it in Discord, I miss a lot of it. But I saw that PJ had put a thread about unveiling. I don't really know her. I just know she blocked me months ago. I don't even understand why. Yeah, she doesn't like me either. I don't even know. But I saw that in some screenshots. First, let me say this. People are still taking Little Miss Noble's word for things.
That's insane.
People want to say KJ's a liar. Don't believe anything she says. So then what the hell about Little Miss Noble? She's the
not
biggest
a contest.
Right.
Wrong is wrong.
They can both be liars. They're both liars. But what was done to Katie Joy is disgusting. They went way too far. And I'm going to say this. I hope anyone that was involved, that pushed it, that enabled it, that egged it on, all get exposed, because that's disgusting. There's no need to go to those lengths to try to get at Katie Joy.
I agree.
For real.
Yeah.
She was harassed. She was stalked. Like, a lot of shit was done that is just bonkers to me, that I was reading it and looking at it and seeing it, and I couldn't believe it either. It looks like a movie. This shit is like some movie type behavior.
Don't be surprised.
Yeah. And so I think that's why it was so hard for people to believe it, because it's so unfathomable. It's like, no, people can't really do this in real life. And we're seeing it can be done, and it is being done. You know what I mean? But you cannot fight an argument that you weren't involved by referencing Little Miss Noble. She is not credible. If you want to say Katie Joy's not credible, Nat is not credible, Little Miss Noble's not credible. So you cannot argue. Yeah, right. How can you argue your point? Like, this, I wasn't involved. Look, Little Miss Noble said I wasn't. Miss me with all that bullshit. Like, seriously.
I love you.
It's ridiculous. And more people can block me. I'm not worried about that. I've been saying it for months. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They've silenced us because after what was done to Charlotte, I kept my mouth closed because I was worried, not for me, for my family. Don't come for my family because I'm disagreeing with some shit on YouTube. But I'm not going to stay quiet no more. Come on. You have to use your critical, logical thinking. Right. It doesn't make sense.
See, I think I taught people, that I would shut up and let them do or say whatever they wanted to me. And I wouldn't stand up for myself. I wouldn't defend myself. That was wrong. It made it,
absolutely.
It would make it die down quicker. And my anxiety, then I couldn't take it back then. But
that's the advice you gave me even.
my skin has gotten thicker, and I can handle it now. And if somebody does something to me, I'm going to talk about it because when this happened in December, everyone, I didn't know. I could not believe that this happened. This come from this person because I didn't know there was that side to her. And everybody's seen it a few times since, but I didn't know that I didn't know. I don't know that person. That's not the person I knew. Right. And I should have, because I knew there was lies, but I am terrible. I don't save screenshots. I don't screenshot my conversations with people for the
for
purpose
future
of,
use.
for the
future
purpose of
use,
maybe
right.
I'll use it later because I'm
Yeah.
not ever going to use it.
That's grimy, right? Who people that have wicked thoughts or are already in this mindset are the only ones that would think to do that for future use. Like, let's talk about what happened with Reagan, okay? How, okay, so if she had Charlotte's information because she sent her a ring light or whatever, no one can get me to believe that that wasn't her motive from the beginning. I'm sorry. Because if you sat on her private information and you looked up her name and you did all this stuff, just waiting for the opportune time to use it, you're grimy as hell. You're grimy as hell. It wasn't, people say, oh, she was angry. Hell no. She went out of that stream within 5.5 seconds. She was on Twitter posting it. So nobody can convince me that that was just done at a momentary lapse of judgment. No, she had been sitting on that information, and that to me shows your character more than anybody else's. Somebody like that I will never trust in my life. Never. There's a difference between falling out with somebody and being upset and being reactionary and saying something on stream because you're angry and regretting it later and apologizing. But something like that was premeditated.
Yeah.
And I can't mess with people like that.
The comment that's on the screen right now, I don't know. I haven't seen. Did she have me on a thumbnail or something? I haven't seen one that had a picture of me and Waxy.
I don't watch those videos. I refuse because why am I gonna upset myself if
Is
I
it
really
the attempting the live translator? Is that the one from yesterday?
so I guess people are saying that she was doing her entitlement translator on a few people. I know Waxy was involved. Like I said, I don't watch those videos because I really said I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna entertain it. I'm not gonna aggravate myself. So I don't watch it. But what is the thumbnail of?
I'm gonna watch it right now, and
okay, cool.
Y'all can watch it with me. Because I'm like, what the hell? And she completely turned on me. I don't get it. I don't know.
Listen, people turn on you secretly first, and like I said, you don't realize until it's already in your face. Right. It's so grimy.
All right, let me take that off the comment off screen and make it full screen. Not is that right? Yeah. Okay, let's listen. Why am I on her screen? I don't.
They're up to date on some things, but she doesn't even ask me like all the time, like just once in a while or whatever, or something important came up.
Stop.
But other than that, yeah, she's been doing her. She's, you know.
I gotta see who she's talking about.
Hey, here's the.
Sorry, I gotta see who she's talking about.
And has been looking for a scapegoat since the lawsuit. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's that, I think. That's my opinion, anyways. I'm going to voice my popular opinion. I believe everyone is looking for someone's blame and has been looking for a scapegoat since the lawsuit against Katie was dropped. Yeah, I think that's very possible too. I would agree with that. And I think some people are just kind of trying to take advantage of something too. I don't know.
Okay.
Just use it in their
she isn't talking about me yet, so
either against someone or whatever.
Maybe she's fixing to.
So I think that's a big part of it too. Like people are just like big mad or whatever. Just, hey, here's this thing over here. What do we throw that at it? I think that's a big part of it too. When people were saying Tina was in groups with messages, I said the element name dropping Tina isn't proof. I hadn't that Tina went offline and was gone, and I said, show the proof, I'm not buying it. Actually, I saw you say that in comments because I watched like that stream for like 5 minutes, and I just happened to catch you say it. I was like, oh, and I told Tina, I showed it to Tina. So that's good. Thanks, Irish. If I recall correctly, did Tina not say she was taking a break from social media and definitely for her well-being? If people drag her in like with that, exactly. I mean,
why is she talking about? Fast forward, I guess.
It was Tati versus Katie. Yeah, I think people just had a little bit too high expectations or whatever on something that wasn't theirs. That suggested that Tina and the Facebook group are her stalkers. Oh, I have no doubt.
Sorry, y'all. I want to get to this right place.
Oh, yeah, Irish too. Check your DMs.
Oh, she mentioned Irish, who is in the chat. Hey, Irish. Sarah Liz Donuts, Karen Collins. Who have I missed? Rena Rue, Joyce. Heidi, welcome. Somebody said they wonder if the parody account was made by Natalie or Little Miss Noble. Why though?
11:35.
Jess, welcome. Sakara.
I think they would make that parody account so it could be blamed on Charlotte and
Or no,
our
or little,
side.
it was
Or
blamed
Little
on
Red.
us.
Yes, yeah, right.
Right.
The Little Red, or wait, it was Charlotte, Little Red, or Julie.
Right.
You guys are the three main culprits in everything.
She's
She's maybe like 30 seconds longer than, I plan that's just how it's going.
I think she's about to play. Come on.
No, they started right up. Were you guys able to hear that? Was it the sound coming through? Just want to make sure.
I'm playing a video of her playing a video of me.
Looking at the events.
Hey, Madam Dragon.
Who is that?
Christy.
Cindy.
Cash is just trying to get out. Why is it paused?
KBD says this is going to consume.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna let Cash out.
All of her comments are people telling her to stop letting all these people get to her. They can't keep track of her people.
Was that sad?
Yeah. About. Creators a cage. Oh, okay, all right. Oh, all right. I think I know what you're. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, I hope you get. Oh, sounds good. Okay. Yay. All right.
All of you know, this is not a secret, that I'm very close friends with Charlotte and Conspiracy, and of course Red here. So when your friends get attacked, it hurts. And then to know what we've known this whole time would shock me.
Wait, it hurts when your friends get attacked.
Come back.
When your friends are doing the attacking. Well, that's just a Tuesday.
Okay, what had she said? I missed it. Who's y'all on panel? What was she saying when I was walked away?
Honestly, I'm not trying to be mean, but all I heard was blah, 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 blah. I don't know what she said.
She's making fun of Waxy.
I couldn't hear it clear enough to understand what she was saying.
Right?
Although
I can't understand her either.
I was in that chat that night, that video.
I'm gonna slow her back down to regular speed and turn the volume up and back up a few seconds.
Laughing at the events. Who is laughing, Cindy? KBD says this is going to consume Katie, and her channel is going to suffer. All of her comments are people telling her to stop letting all these people get to her. They can't keep track of.
Why am I on her screen and she's talking about Katie? I don't get it. Hey, Irish.
Such a creators a cage.
Is it muted or am I muted?
I had muted myself for a minute. I'm muted so y'all can hear better.
Okay, sorry. I couldn't hear the video, that's why. Red, we can't hear the video. I can't. I see JJ saying she can't hear
Oh,
it.
it's because I had it muted. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it hurts when your friends get attacked, but when your friends are doing the attacking, well, that's just a Tuesday.
Wow, really?
When do we
Clever, witty. So original.
That she had a relative die.
Okay, this part's not going to really be the translated part, but I heard this and I wanted to point this out, so just a second.
Well, that time, Nat was chatting in DMs with Charlotte. I think it was DMs, it could have been emails. I can't 100% say, but either way. And so Charlotte had already started noticing, and so had Conspiracy and I, there's a lot of holes here, a lot of problems. So, but what, we were trying to put things together so that we didn't say things wrong. And so we all talked about everything. And so that Charlotte, of course, reaches out to her friends, and we were there for her. And she said, told the whole world that she had a relative die. Well, she didn't tell Nat that. She told Nat, or Nat assumed it was her uncle. And it was her aunt. So the only person in all of our community, guys, that thought it was Charlotte's uncle is Nat. And shortly thereafter, here comes all these threats from those freaks saying, we want, be careful here, you do what we say or you'll be dead like your uncle. When that came through, you can imagine the horror we all felt. It's like, we know for sure that Nat is part of this freak system.
And what I'm going to say to that is, during this time, Nat gave control of her social media accounts over to Saltz and the law firm there and the investigators. Charlotte may want to check with him first about that whole ordeal, because it sounds like there's some shit she's not aware of, because that's not what happened. It's not. And it wasn't Nat that witnessed her say,
Can I say something to that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to say something after you too.
I'm kind of lost about what she's talking about. Like,
Okay, she's talking about
So
Nat
is she.
gave over control to Salt on her social media so he could be in them watching real-time hacking or whatever. But what I want to say to that is Nat or Miss Noble or whoever could have been messaging her socials that Salt had control of from a spoof account. You know what I mean? So it really wouldn't make sense to have that as proof.
Exactly. Thank you. That is also my point. There are other players, okay, in this. I'm not accusing anyone because I don't want a video will be made about me tonight saying that I was accusing whoever's on the screen. But there are other people. We now know that things were sent from other accounts. So, of course, even if I'm guilty, I'm going to give you access to all my accounts. But we now know that there were other people sending stuff to Nat that she knew about. So let's say, like, when everyone was saying, okay, that they had seen and heard Katie Joy speaking to Nat. A few people said they heard it and they saw it. How do you fake videos? We now know that someone else, okay, was calling Nat or messaging Nat pretending to be Katie. So let's not act so naive or gullible to think that because Nat gave her socials up to Saltz, that clears her. Hell no. Because we now know that there were other people involved in this. Because if we're going to believe screenshots, we're going to pick and choose which screenshots we're going to believe, right? No, we're going to believe what we've seen with our own eyes, what our logical and critical thinking has shown us as we've seen everything come into play. We now know that there are other people involved in this behind the scenes that were all involved in making it look like Katie Joy was messaging Nat and making these fake Katie accounts. And so we need to stop with that. We need to stop with that. That makes no sense, and that does not explain away everything that's been done and everything that's coming to light. I am not going to pretend to know who's behind what and the full extent of this, because there are more twists and turns in this shit than a roller coaster. But I don't think anyone else can sit behind their computer and act like they know it all and they have definitive proof of what is going on either. So that is my issue with that. And I think anybody coming for Waxy in that way is kind of bogus, and you're kind of garbage, if I can say so. Waxy has never been disrespectful to anyone.
And are they saying that Nat, that part of Nat is, they're still on Nat's
Yep.
bandwagon?
Yes.
Um,
And anybody who disagrees is on Katie's payroll. And that's the thing. So since they can't silence us anymore, the way to try to silence us is if we try to use our critical thinking and even feel an ounce, okay, of pity for Katie Joy as a freaking human being, because what was done to her is vile, is disgusting.
that's true.
So we're on KJ's payroll for being human beings, okay?
For
They
not
can
being
miss me with
shit,
that
for
shit
not
too.
being shit humans.
Yeah, for not saying that because Katie Joy has done, it doesn't absolve Katie Joy. It doesn't. But that doesn't mean that she deserved to go through this, that her son, who directly or indirectly is affected by this, deserves this. No. And I will never say that. I don't hate
Well,
Katie Joy to that extent. I don't hate her at all.
Someone said yesterday or the day before, and I can't remember who it was that said it, but it was so right. I think it was Jennifer when she was on panel. The things that were called in and said about that child of hers, Vaughn, that could have gotten him. He could have had to go through very traumatizing tests
Oh,
at a hospital,
absolutely.
and
Yeah.
that would have damaged him.
Yes.
So,
When people call CPS, what you don't understand is that they interview the child. Sometimes they want to check the child for bruises. I don't care if a child is younger, is not neurotypical. Children understand being violated, their privacy being violated. That is traumatic for a child to have strangers, and especially a child with autism, no matter where he is on the spectrum, to have people that they do not know now come and question them and invade their privacy, invade their space, can be very traumatizing. So people have seemed to forget that there's an innocent child in all of this, regardless of how we feel about her, about Todd. Are they thinking about that child that they're claiming to want to protect? No, because it's not about him. It's about their selfish, vindictive need to make Katie Joy pay for the wrongs that they feel she's committed. She didn't get, effed over with the lawsuit. Oh, she keeps escaping justice. Oh, she gonna pay one way or another. Listen, it's too much. And this is why I don't watch these streams, because I don't want it to continue. Like, you see the banner that says mob mentality, calling us dumb, calling us say no to the cancel Karens. But then a few minutes ago, when she was translating what Waxy said, yeah, don't bully unless you're the bullies. That right there is some mean girl shit too. So
well, see, they keep that banner says mob mentality. Mob mentality is what got me almost canceled in December. People
exactly.
believed it without the part that made them. In my opinion, the part that really turned people against me was words. It wasn't proof. It was a lot of lies.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. There's certain things that incite outrage. If you're called a racist, there's certain things that people know to call people that you will be proven guilty until proven innocent. You understand? It's once these things are said about you, it gets ingrained in people's minds that you've done this. They
Even
will
if
not
you-
even
even if
find
you
out if you didn't.
Even if it gets disproved, like if
Yes.
someone gets accused of sexual assault, even if it gets disproven, there's still going to be people that never hear or never believe that.
Yeah. Your reputation is sullied, regardless. Your reputation, now that stigma is stuck to you. And so we have to be very careful when we put out these accusations. All I've ever done is spoke what I feel is right. I've never accused people of things that I've never seen them do, never heard them do. Now, what I'm hearing here sounds mean to me, and that's my opinion. It sounds very mean, and like I said, we keep pointing at the other person, the other side, if you will, saying they're mean. We've all said some mean stuff. We've all done some mean stuff. We've all been petty, but this is not helping the situation either. This is not helping, because this is petty as hell. Having you and Waxy up there and translating what you're saying is petty as hell. because
Let's-
she can't translate what you're saying the same way we can't translate what she's saying. Because we can make streams translating her, translating us. We could keep doing this all day. But why? Why? It's only making things worse.
Yeah. I'm gonna play the video again.
Yeah, please, because I'm mad.
Let's listen.
Because it's not my shit to tell. But I think I can
Red is muted again.
helping
I
her
think when it's muted, the panel can't hear. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So, Charlotte messages Salt, and he was happy to have it, but we're still in the lawsuit. And we had recently been told the FBI was looking into things. So, please keep that quiet, because that will trip them up. Once we see where the IP addresses and stuff, who's talking about Uncle, we will know they're involved. Does that make sense, everybody?
Right, so they had you involved.
Well,
Exactly, and you know nothing about what happened between other people. Okay.
only in the fact that we knew.
Yeah.
Okay, only that Charlotte had run it past us. I never got a death threat or anything, nothing like that. But because we had known about the uncle story, we knew when it started coming death threats about the uncle, whoever's sending that is either for sure Nat or working with Nat.
Or someone else who seen it. And someone else could have witnessed that someone else see it.
You see? Because
What? Are we talking another language? Someone else who witnessed someone else
So,
witnessing
it was-
someone else? Like, see, this is what I think I'm gonna get off panel and just stay in the stream, because I'm gonna end up saying something that's gonna be blamed on you, Red, or blamed
Okay.
on Charlotte, or blamed on T-Spiracy. So I'm gonna get off. You know, I love you
I love you
guys.
too.
But this, all right, I'll be in chat. Love you guys.
Love you too.
Bye.
I'm gonna hit play again. Let's listen.
Nat's not a good person. Now, I think we're finding out and yet to be told if they manipulated Nat, that it's not really nice of me to say she's not a nice person, that she was manipulated and tricked.
But I'm gonna say it anyway. I mean,
At the time it was going down, it seemed like Nat, she was very snippy when she saw the coldness when it was up. Then it kind of turned. Now, we're Little Miss Noble pulling strings. Could be. I mean, we were questioning Little Miss Noble in January. What's she doing? You know?
yeah.
And I believe the whole time, Red, that we were being catfished. That's what I thought. I told my closest friends on YouTube that you guys, am I the only one that sees that we're being catfished
At least,
by Nat? She's not who she says
Oh, yeah.
she is.
I didn't know that you were saying Little Miss Noble somebody.
Well, Little Miss Noble, she is not catfish, because Little Miss Noble's is just, she's a liar, and she's
I agree with everything you just said, except I think the divide started.
I love it. I love that voice.
I think the first time I realized it was
Sorry, I forgot to slow that part down. I speeded up to get through it faster.
the first time I had a group come at me, and I was like, "What is going on?" That you can't really have an opinion, or no one is allowed to take up for me, or I mean, people were getting hate for not leaving my channel. Yes, wow, that's true. And then the second time in December, it was even more obvious. It was so very obvious in December. Kier says, I don't think it's a coincidence that it's the same group. I agree. I don't either.
Yeah. Little Red did take a lot of heat, and Yeah, I probably should have spoken out more about the heat that she took and everything. And it's great too that she spoke out and, you know, on Charlotte's behalf too when Charlotte started getting it. Yeah. Too bad. Too bad she hasn't spoken up for anyone else, so.
Who else?
I just don't get how all the time this, at least it's out with this community, easy.
I do not understand how they all.
I like it better
how
speaking
they
of.
were able to be wrangled into following that, because if they stood up and said no, and they did with Charlotte eventually.
Yes.
I kept my mouth shut as long as I could on the Charlotte situation. And about a month in, I'm like, it's been a month, but Dottie's still coming for everybody. Not just Dottie, everybody was still. And that's when I spoke up. And then, which Charlotte had people standing up for her, you know, her diehard. She had people standing up for her the whole time. But people were scared to speak their mind. Where did that come from? Well, I don't get where that came from.
This is a testimony for me that how gullible I must be, because I went on any live panel I could to tell them to not do this. To there's more to the story, which I couldn't tell them, and it's going to come out. So people are going to owe Charlotte an apology. So please, please just wait. Now, I didn't know how long we would have to wait.
Sorry. I mean, someone's coming in to sit down. I want to say, if you sent anyone hate email or any messages like that, then maybe you do owe someone an apology. But short of that, if you had an opinion and you shared it, why should you have to apologize to that? I mean, you know?
We ended up having to wait a very long time. But, hey, Charlotte.
What the hell was that? It scared the shit out of me the first time I heard it.
It now looks, I mean, it's painfully obvious that when it was going around kind of as a thought or maybe even a joke, that they wanted us to stay the course because they don't want it to be anything good for KJ.
I'm not sure where the joke is in that. I mean, why is that funny? Why is it that they took that?
Okay, I have people saying she's gonna strike me. I don't think Erin would strike me for playing a video of her playing my video. And Waxy, I sent the link to come up, and there she is. And Erin plays much longer clips than I usually do of like Katie. She plays longer clips before she starts talking. I don't think she'll strike me for playing this video. But I do remember to, I will try to remember to stop. And hey, Waxy.
Hi, hon. How are you?
I'm good. I hadn't seen this or heard about it. I did hear someone say that Erin had said I should have stood up for more people. I don't know who she means. Who should I have stood up for?
I really didn't understand that part.
I don't know, like,
because she's fast forwarded the
because my friends and the people who
have understood, but I didn't know what she was referring to, because she used the fast forward on when you were talking.
Right. Well, I mean, I understood. I remember what I said, and I could understand what I was saying, but I don't know. Like the people who are my people who I have relationships with, they haven't been dragged or put that I know of. Erin is catching some heat now, but I'm kind of. I don't agree with the things Erin's saying. So am I supposed to? I don't think she should be. Anyone should try to cancel her, but I haven't seen that happen. You know what I mean? I have seen people disagree with her. I disagree with a lot she has done lately, but I'm not going to go after her. Am I supposed to have taken up for Dottie? Hell no. Look what, I mean, I still haven't recovered from what she did to me. Hey, thank you, Wanda Stevens, for the super sticker and the new member, the Amber Chick. Yay. I thought you already were a member, but thank you. And I'm sorry, go ahead. How long does she do this? How long does this go on for?
It's not long. It's not much
Okay, I'm
longer.
gonna hit play.
That is a joke, or was it really a joke? I mean, I don't understand the joke. Yeah, thank you. It was scary, huh?
They come in and they're just people.
That's Charlotte's chair.
Miss Charlotte,
What was that again?
I know that's your chair. I am so
Shaky, who are you? Please tell me who you really are.
Shaky's been around because they've been in my chats for a while. And
They're saying you had the goods, proof, etc., and sat on it. How horrible.
oh, Shaky. Whoa.
Shaky, you just upset Waxy. Come on. I mean, no.
Stop
Dude.
it right now.
The girl is real.
Bullshit. You don't
Sat on the goods,
Really not what we're asking, but, things are just going to be dealt with. We've got had it. And no, that's not any kind of
What is this?
violence or anything like. Give me a break. I'm 5'5" and 110 pounds.
So that's it.
Yeah, I'll just keep hanging out in your comments and just,
No, she
Yeah,
goes back to
yeah, she's showing a comment I made over at Words of Power, I guess. And I didn't read it. It was small print.
Okay, I'll see.
But this is the end of what she talks about us.
There's something ingrained in his brain that he is just not gonna be happy with us because we don't like him because he's a black man. Yeah, why is it so ingrained into his?
She says I should stand up more. I think she's talking about I should stand up more for real entertainment. I can't stand up for him with what he says in my streams, and I don't agree with what was done on that panel with him. I don't like the way he was talked to. That was not in my opinion a conversation that was going to go anywhere. It was not in any way helpful. The conversation that Cross had with him, as far as taking up for him any other way, like I talk to him and tell him why people have issues with him, and we have good conversations. I don't hate him. I don't think he's the person that he shows himself to be, but I mean, he understands my point. I'm not going to unblock him when everyone I haven't blocked him. My moderators may have blocked him. I didn't see his name a while ago, so he might not be blocked now, but I'm not going to block or unblock him. I'll leave that up to y'all. I let my moderators, if he's ugly, they've blocked him, like kicked him out. Right now is not a time for him to be on my stream because everyone's offended by him. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to bury my feet in the sand and make a statement about it because I don't write anyone off like that usually. But I understand how some people do. This is me having my opinion and hoping that people can understand it, which you really can't do here right now, you see. But let's listen.
Man's mind that a lot of things have to do with race when they're dealing with all white people, or mostly white people. I mean, why is that such a deal? I mean, just let it go. Come on. Which is absurd. Absolutely absurd.
National Day.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought I had one. Like I said, it was only ready. I was trying to get ready. Yeah, I hear you, Irish. It frustrates me when I feel in the position to defend people because some lose their critical thinking sometimes. People assume Erin's thoughts. I've spoken to her in great length. They don't know her. Thank you. Uncalled for, Erin. Yeah, maybe. But you know what? I don't hold any ill will. It's not even like that. This isn't out of anger or whatever. Whatever. But if people want to talk all big and everything about what it is I'm doing, all these outrageous claims based on nothing and provide nothing to back it up or anything, or even not even discuss it with me, well, then, yeah, I guess I can get pretty outrageous too. But I'm going to try and do it in a different way. I'm not going to accuse It's fine. Yeah, see, birds everywhere. See, it was funny though too. Like when I was playing it, when I was first listening to it on fast, I was like, "What the hell is that?" It scared the shit out of me. I listened to it like 3 times. Will Reagan ever go on panel? I don't know. You'll have to ask her.
I don't know what that meant.
Oh yeah, Irish. Yeah, if you want to grab that now, you can. All right, yeah, I can do that. Let's see if we have to save those. There,
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sit through this, y'all.
Share screenshots necessarily. I didn't.
There isn't anymore, Brad.
But I need to look at it before I do share this. But I guess Charlotte, she had some comments under her video today, but she ended up taking it down. So what I saw, they were pretty interesting. Like talking about like doxing people and shit. I mean,
well, Waxy, what is that about? Is she saying that people were threatening to dox people in your comments?
This was on Charlotte's stream.
Oh,
and she
okay,
took it down, and she's explained why she took it down. And it was harassment from the other side. If we're going to have sides now. So,
are you okay, Waxy?
I'm upset. I'm very upset.
I can tell.
What did I do?
You know what? Let me give you the best advice I ever had. T knows. Did T leave too? This is not real life. This is the internet. These people don't know you. They'll never know you. Don't let it get to you in real life. F it. That's the best. That came straight from Lord have mercy, my internet husband. And it was the best. It's what pulled me out of my funk when that live stream happened about me, and I was broken. I'm like, I don't remember. It was either Tammy or Veronica that went with me to a video chat to talk to him. And I mean, he didn't mince words. He didn't coddle me. He said, you've done some fucked up things and but these people don't know you. They don't know the real you. It's not real life. And the way he told it, Lord have mercy. It helped me so much. Because it's true. It's true. It's not real life. I know people go real life, but don't let it get you down. It's the best
I get that. The problem that I'm having is she's mocking me. She said that. She said it could be wrong, might be wrong, but I don't care. I thought, well, this goes back a while, but I thought Aaron and I were friends. Whatever you would call it on the internet. I was a sub. I was in her chats. I liked her. I went on her panel. And all of a sudden, you don't know, about a month ago, she really turned on me and it hurt my feelings. And now to do this, and she's calling me a liar. And my subs, we share subs. So my subs hear what she says about me, and I didn't lie. And I will be able to prove everything I said. It's going to take a little bit, but I'm going to prove it. And just like she was making fun of Charlotte, those things in the chat, those were interesting. She removed the video. She removed the video because Dottie claimed it. That's why. It's not because of someone saying crap in the chat to Charlotte, which she was alluding to in this video. That's not true. If you play back, which I'm not asking you to, but anybody that wants to hear this again, if you go back when she stops and says, when I'm explaining the uncle story, she intercedes and says, well, this information is incorrect. And there was someone else that saw it. Well, that someone else that saw it would be part of the problem. And if you if you listen, I don't know what that was. Did you everybody hear a loud ding? Or is that just me?
Do what now?
Something went real loud ding. Maybe it was just me.
That was my phone. My phone.
Oh.
I got a text
Okay.
message.
Okay. So she comes into that and stops it to say that you might want to check that through with salts before you talk like that. Every single thing that I'm telling you went through salts and the authorities, and everything I'm telling you, if you listen to what I said, if you play it back, you will hear me say that anyone, including Nat and anyone besides Nat, that knows of the uncle story will be part of the problem. And she admits right in this video that, oh, we're the dummies. She knew all about it. She knew all about it. Well, Aaron, how did you see what Nat and Charlotte exchanged? Were you watching Charlotte? Was Little Miss Noble directing stuff and sending you and your pals the stuff between Nat? Or was it really not even Nat and it was spoofing and it was Little Miss Noble? But this is so uncalled for, to mock me and call me a liar. I'm not lying to any of you. I've never lied to any of you. And that's the important part for me, that the people that enjoy my commentary,
Hey, Josh.
will be, I want them to know that they can trust me.
I think we all know we can trust you, Lexi. I feel I can. I trust you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, the chat seems to be sending you love as well.
Well, thank you, everybody. I can't see the chat, but thank you.
It's, can you see the screen, the comments that I'm pinning on the screen?
Yes.
Or no?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why it's so easy. I guess for some it's just, it's not real life, it's the internet, and I'll go for whoever. I have some kind of loyalty to someone. So if, let's say you pulled a nasty whatever, you did something nasty and people were turning against you, I would probably, knowing me, because I retreat and hide, I probably would say, I mean, I love Waxy, I hate this, and take up for you if I could, but I would never, I just don't see myself doing videos about you or one of my close friends. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Especially so quick. Like, I don't know. I don't get it.
Well, I don't either. I would have visited with Aaron just a few weeks ago. I mean, I don't know what I've done. And I've had people in my DMs sharing ideas, what they think I've done. And I guess, of course, being friends with Charlotte is an absolute problem.
Yeah.
And then I did not appreciate what Ren said. I went back and watched his videos and heard what he said after he came in my stream. I would not have went looking and trying to decipher all that for myself. It wasn't my concern. I didn't know. I was out of it. But he comes in my stream. I then have to take a video down. And so I went to research who he is. And one thing after the next, he was mean to my friends and my subs. And it was not only mean, it was cutthroat. It was heavy.
Let me ask, because you said you read it to us. Once he came in, did he start immediately, or did someone say something to him in the chat like, "What are you doing here?" or anything like that?
No,
I'm just asking because
that's a good question. And there was one of my subs, not a mod, but one of my subs suggested that let's keep it nice. It's all like calm and cool. So let's keep that, be respectful. So he took offense to that. The person in my chat said that. But here's the thing. In my chat that day, I've counted no less than 5 people that he went hard against. They're in there visiting with me about some of the problems going on, and it wasn't about him. And then he comes in my territory. He keeps saying repeatedly, if you don't like me, don't come in my stream. If you don't like me, don't watch me. So what was he doing over there? He knew full well Charlotte's in that stream. He knew full well JJ's in that stream. Josh is in that stream. And I can't think there's others. Words Have Power is in that stream. Those are people he went hard at. They're uncomfortable. And I don't, if this is let's pretend this is my space, my home, my guest.
This is what we call it. This is our home.
Yeah. So these are my guests. And I have someone come to the door to think they're going to come to the party, but they've been in brawls, bar fights with the people at my house. I'm going to say, hey, why don't you come back another day? This is not a good day. I have people here that you don't care for. So I would ask respectfully that he stays over in his side and I'll stay in mine. And my people can visit and feel safe. I had people leaving, I have my subs telling me, hey, Waxy, thanks a lot. It was nice, but I'm very uncomfortable now. Now, here's part of the deal. A couple people came in with him. One of them came in 24 seconds after he did. So don't tell me they didn't come together, because they came 1, 2. And she was causing trouble. She was egging him on. She's in my stream asking for, well, Ren, when are you going live next? Ren, what are you doing tonight? Ren, what are you cooking? Hey, Ren, what's up? Ren's got really good reviews, great reviews. And talking like, that's not what my chat was talking about. So why come in and brag up Ren or egg him on? No, not in my chat. I don't need that trouble. So I'm just saying, I've never had a beef with Ren, but now I have, because he got absolute snotty with me on his community tab and called me grandma and, disrespectful. There's age discrimination there, age shaming, making fun of me. And I haven't said anything. I have made comments in my friends' chats saying things like, I didn't see it. I didn't know it. Now I do, type things. But I believe my subs should feel comfortable in my chat.
I agree with that. Subs should be comfortable in the chats they're in. I was asking, I had asked you to send me the link privately just so I could read the chat myself, because and this is his pattern. He does say he comes into chats to listen and he doesn't come in to be disrespectful, but someone will come at him from the chat. And I think he takes offense. He gets defensive even if someone says, don't be mean, because he's saying, I'm not going to be mean.
That's exactly right. And if I apologize, Red, I'm not comfortable sharing, and only for this reason. I've had several people ask to see that video, and I privated it for a reason. And
I understand. I understand.
I hope so, because I'm
yeah,
not.
yeah.
It's not that. It's
I'm the
just that.
same way. I have one, and she's here. I don't know if she's here. I haven't seen her here in this chat, but I have one sub that if I private something or take it down, she'll ask. I was watching that and it went private, and I really don't want it out, but I know that if you share privately a link, that person can't share that link. Like, they're the only ones that can see it. Is the only people who can view it is the people that you send the link to. And once I found that out, I'll share with that person, because I don't know, she you know, you got subs that just really look forward and want to see your streams.
And we were really having fun. If you ask anybody, we were fun's maybe the wrong word. This wasn't a laughy, ruck it up type stream,
right?
But we were engaged. We were talking about things. We were critically thinking, exchanging. Ren didn't come into my stream because he likes me. Because
No, he said
interested in me.
He said he saw you, and I'm just don't shoot the messenger. I'm just going by what I was told, because I was confused, so I took the call, you know. And he said that he went into your stream because he had never been to your stream before, and he saw you. And I can't remember. You have to forgive me. I can't remember what stream he saw you in, but he had seen you. Maybe your words have power. I'm not sure. He saw you somewhere, and he wanted to check out your stream, and that's how he said he ended up there.
Well, here's the thing. He could have watched to see what I was like, what my content's about, without saying, hey, hello, to the people he has literally taken over, you know, way over the cliff. Those people were in my stream, and he knew that. And he also brought a posse. So.
Oh, he brought people with him? People came with him?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes. And he says at the end of the video that he basically is glad he came, because now he's got content to take back. He's going to play it on his stuff.
Yeah.
And that pissed me off.
Yeah, I understand. I understand why people feel the way they do about him, and I've told him that, like, you can't just come in like a bull in a china shop and be rude. And he talks, when he fights dirty with his words. And
yes, it's go for the jugular. Let's kill them. Let's take them out.
Right. And we talked about that today.
About women is, I'm a woman, and it's disgusting. And I have the right to say that. If he has the right to say those words, then I have the right to say those are icky words.
Yeah, I agree. So is she about it? Is she going to go there? How much longer is she talking about us?
She's done talking about us.
Really? Because we're still on her screen for a long time.
Yeah, she talks to her chat, leaves that up forever.
And then Irish goes up there. I think I saw the part that Irish was in. I can't remember though. There's so much going on lately.
It changes subjects here.
Okay.
Right. It already has, actually.
So we'll come back to just us. So hey, Waxy, I hate hearing you down. And
you know, I mean, Conspiracy, JJ, words have these are people. Does he not know he's Jackie? Does he not understand those people have the right to have their space on YouTube and feel comfortable? I would agree 100%. He came in respectful. He just says hi, but he brought a posse, and they were egging him on. Let's change this chat. Let's talk about Ren. Ren's great. Ren's this. And if we go back behind Ren coming in, you will have seen that my mods, I can tell you, I'm going to guess like 4 or 5 times, said to the chat, stay, let's keep this calm, respectful. This, maybe some of this is hard to talk about, but let's do it right.
Right.
And We were. And I felt that, at least from my sub's perspective, we were gaining some understanding of what's going on. And I said it as nice as I could think to say it, because well, last I knew, I wasn't having problems with anybody over there. My guilt is I'm friends with Charlotte, and I did speak up about Ren a couple times after I had went and watched his videos, and that was appalling to me. Now, Ren, if you didn't want me to go watch those videos and you didn't want me to go back and talk with my friends about that, then maybe you shouldn't have come in and disturbed my chat. You don't like it when people come in your chat and are, what should I say, from the enemy camp? Distracting. You get the F out of here, you'll say, and harsher. And I've heard him and Sincere especially, say over and over again, why do they come if they don't like you? Makes no sense.
Okay. One thing, I don't know. I just asked him who is Sincere, because I all of a sudden I've seen this person and heard the name.
Well, Sincere came into your, or was it your chat? I think it was your chat. I know he came into T-Spiracies, and he came on panel, and he was asking all these questions. And if anybody wants to rewatch those videos, he was at least, what would be the right word? Faking that he liked the people he was talking with, because he went running to Ren to absolutely cuddle up, and I'm his bestie. I'm here for you, Ren. He took a beating in one video. Ren was relentless on him, but he stayed the course, and then he stays going. He's like, it's like a two-man act now. It's Ren with Sincere, sidekick. And Sincere has said repeatedly, why will they come here if they don't like you? Well, Ren, let's agree about this. Why did you come? You knew the subs weren't going to like you. You knew that. You thought that Jackie Sunshine was going to be okay with you. You thought Charlotte. You hate Charlotte. She was in my stream. T-Spiracy. Josh. Holy crap. It was like at the height of the Josh crap. I mean, I think you stay in your lane. If you could have come and watched Grandma and went, boy, that lady's dull, or that lady's boring, or whatever, and we would have just stayed people that work on YouTube. But instead, you changed it. You made it different. And I wish it wasn't that way, but it started with you mouthing off on these women. So mean. So mean.
Hey, PJ. I'm dropping the link if you want to take it.
One thing can I say before I'll stay, but I just want to say this.
Okay.
Selfie Queen Cindy. Thank you. You questioned everything correctly, and what you said earlier in this stream, and I really appreciate your support. There are people that have seen it from the beginning that really, really get it. And I really appreciate that. I was shocked. I make content against Katie, and I thought that's what we were all kind of doing. So to know that she used the translator, setup thing on KJ, and now I'm somebody she thought she should make fun of. Erin, I really don't understand. I really don't.
I see someone mention Sincere needing a link. Is that person in my chat? I'm not familiar with them. What I know about him is, Ren was upset that someone said something about him, and he said, Sincere has mental health issues or some kind of deficits, and has said that. It's not like I'm saying something that he's not stated. Hash has a problem with his stomach today, and he's smelling rough behind me, y'all. Whoo, Cash. Yeah, I can't. He's too close to me.
I would be willing to have a conversation. You are, several months ahead of me on this YouTube journey, but with any creator, on how you would handle this person that has belittled and really went raw at your subs, and
Right.
they come into the
Oh,
chat.
he has mine, and I felt there was a fear for me to have a conversation with him outside of publicly, because would everybody get mad and hate me and leave me because I tried to keep a line of communication. On the flip side of that, as far as I know, every conversation I've had with him, besides the very first one, and when I have to, the first one we had was on a live stream, and I lost it on him, just went off. And the ones we have, my throat's getting dry. The ones we have in DMs or voice chats or whatever, he's never been disrespectful to me, and it's like you're talking to a different person. But I tell him, you can't. I don't hate you, but I hate the words you say when you're on the stream, in your stream and my stream, wherever. He knows how I feel about that. And it's not going to change unless his word change. I get it. And no, I'm not going to have anybody on panel that I don't know personally. Whoever said that. And MM, I love you, MM. By the way, I see what you say in other chats. I love you.
So I, if I can, I'm going to stay, but I'm getting a 911. So okay. I need to check what that is, and I will be right back.
Okay. So, I'm guarded with when I talk to someone. I'm not just talking. I'm listening and taking in what he says, and I feel like I'm not even going to try to explain him because I don't understand. But he's never went after me hard, as far as I know. In his streams, he's never come for me, and maybe that's why I try to keep it, neutral with him. I don't want one more person coming at me, but he knows I dislike the way he talks when he comes on someone's stream, and it's never going to get better for him if he continues to do that. And PJ, how you doing? I got a desk coming. Some furniture coming through my door in my office. Put that down. It used to be a bed. This is the repurposed. Let me see if I can get. This is the repurposed bed, and it's made into some couch-like type bench. Y'all will see it, but that's what I've been taking my camera off and my muting. We're fixing to do that. Waxy never called anyone. No, it wasn't Waxy. I don't even know if it was that stream, but someone somewhere said something about Sincere that upset him also. I think I've got to end this right now because my person that's moving the furniture in has a appointment somewhere.
Red,
yes.
Can I just, I'm back. Yes. I know with the 911 now.
Okay.
And I need to address it immediately.
Okay.
Kiki Ray at 504 says, well, Waxy has stated her feelings on mental health issues. They are freaks. Kiki, the freaks were Chloe, Pennywise, Penny something. They were absolute pieces of crap that came into the community, and they were sending death threats. They are the freaks I was talking about. And for you to say that and to think you can start a rumor like that, that's absolutely crap. I said on Red's stream the other night, I was talking and I said that then the freaks came out after Charlotte. And if you feel so guilty that I'm saying something bad about mental health people, I would never. I don't know why you have such a hate for me, but you did it in my stream the other day, and now you're doing it here. I'm okay if you don't like me, but you don't start rumors like that about me. So that's all I've got to say.
Yeah, I've never heard you say anything.
It was in your stream, Red,
It
the other
kind
day.
of, yeah, I haven't caught you saying anything like that. And even when you say curse words, I'm like, it catches me so off guard because it's just not my waxy, you know?
Yeah, I know.
And everybody gets everybody. So you're not doing anything bad, but that did not happen as far as I know in the stream.
Well,
I know who you were
play this
talking
video
about.
back. I know exactly where it is.
I know when you say freaks who you were speaking about.
Those, does everybody remember those? Were they Instagrams? They were, I forget, but they were Chloe and Penny. I think that was sisters. They were like 13 years old.
Yeah,
they were
the soccer
telling
kids.
us these people, they weren't even, they were probably men over there in Zimbabwe. I don't even know. But they then start doing death threats. That's who the freaks were. So don't you put words in my mouth.
Yeah, the chat's blowed up right now. Someone just please keep it civil, and everyone's allowed to have their own opinion, but don't tell untruths and stuff. Also, someone said Tracy Wagaman passed away. Didn't she just have a baby? We're gonna have to talk about that in my next stream, and I'm gonna come back now. I promise I'll be here because there's a lot to unpack now. I mean, it just got a lot heavier here. And Waxy, everybody knows your character. Everybody loves you, in my opinion, and I think the chat agrees 100%.
Thank you.
Let me see, but no. Right here, if you can read the pinned comments, everyone loves you, Waxy, and I hope that this isn't weighing on you as hard as
it
like
has hurt me.
I
yeah, but I'm going to go and spend some time here 4th of July with my husband.
Okay, happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July to all of you too.
Everyone, I've got to wrap this up for now. I'm sorry. I know this is the most inconvenient time because it seems like it's about to blow up in here, but we will pick up where we left off. I don't know if you'll be available later, Waxy, but if you could tell me which stream was it?
Where, dear? Which thing?
The one that they're talking about that you say you know exactly where. Was it the one where I asked you early in the day to be there that night?
No, you've already played it. It
was on that.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's not what she said in that one. So we'll talk about that later when I come back. It'll be a couple hours maybe. And I love y'all. I thank y'all all I've had so much support through this last week. It's amazing. And I appreciate it. And I appreciate the people who I haven't seen since December that have been back around. Y'all are amazing. I appreciate you. Seriously, I love you. And my moderators, I love y'all. And my just everybody. And I do hope y'all can come back. I got very irritated. This is an old one, I think, seeing you, Dottie, and Tina, plus a few others being thrown into this because you all seem like the most real. That's on Aaron's. That's Aaron's comments. Sorry, it wasn't mine. Okay, we're going to come back maybe 9-ish. I will set it up at least an hour before and tweet so y'all can know. Y'all, I'm not drunk. I love your name. And a hashtag yet. Give me a couple hours. Josh, Love you. Maybe you can come on panel in the next one. Vera, we're going to end this one. You should watch it though, because it's been a good one. And I will be back in a few hours. And my office, I hope, will look a little bit different.
Thank you. Thank you so much for letting me come on and say
Thank you for coming.
my side. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I love you all. I hope you come back with us in a couple hours. I will let y'all know when it's scheduled for as soon as I know. Love you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.